of course.
So, at the moment then, I know that you're involved with a lot of societies and activities around uni, so could you just tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, first I'm involved in the climbing society, so I climb every Wednesday afternoon at the Newcastle Climbing Centre.
Brilliant.
And that also gives us the opportunity to do climbing out on real cliffs and stuff. There's a couple of trips run every year, so I went on one of them in the first semester.
The Conservation Society is currently just starting a long-term project just behind the Windsor Terrace student halls. So far we've cleared some of the trees and bushes to lighten up the area, and that'll help smaller plants and flowers to grow, which we will be planting later on in the year. We have also then used all the branches and tree trunks from those trees that we felled to create little log piles to help encourage wildlife, so bugs, beetles and maybe even hedgehogs to sleep under if there's any around.
I guess I want to ask you is, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Considering I'm in Newcastle, which is like the party central and everything, I don't actually go out that often. Just some celebrations, birthdays, end of exams and that. But yeah, most of the time, well, I do climbing weekly, but I'm also involved in the Conservation Society.
And obviously with Newcastle being a party central and there's a lot of people getting drunk on a daily basis, and they do get themselves into trouble, and how would you feel if that was you, and if that resulted you getting in a criminal record and possibly not getting the dream job that you want to get?
It would just be devastating, I think. I can't fathom why people would go that far as to affect your chances of your future, to jeopardise that is something that I couldn't put myself in a position to do.
Definitely.
There's all sorts to do in Newcastle. Obviously you've got quite a few climbing walls, you've got the cinemas, you can go out to the cinema. Kind of more in the daytime, there's lots of galleries, there's the Great North Museum, they're always worth a visit. There's lots of little green spaces and parks and stuff as well, which is great when it's sunny occasionally. Just to go out with a group of friends and just chill in the park for a while.
Yeah.
There's so many activities you can get involved as well, because Newcastle has one of the largest spread of societies of universities in the UK, so there's so many societies you can get involved with that just gives you the opportunity to try anything that you haven't done before, or to keep up those hobbies that you've had before you came to uni.
What's the worst thing that you've experienced, maybe not yourself, but that you've seen that your friends have gone through after a night out?
I think it's just that point where people have hit their limit and they've drunk so much that they can no longer understand quite where they are or what's happening around them, and then you feel kind of responsible, especially if it's someone you know, it's someone you've known, you feel like responsible for them, that you have to get them home. And I can't imagine ever putting myself in that position where I physically cannot control what's going on around me or understand what's happening.
So you put yourself in a very vulnerable position, and you could lose your phone, your keys to get home, or anything could happen really.